Zendaya is one of the most prominent and influential names in the entertainment industry today. Being born and raised in Oakland, California, she had spent much of her childhood acting at the local theater where her mother worked. And after all of that hard work she's put in, she's at the top of the Hollywood scene right now, as we can see her starring in Euphoria, which is one of the most popular series as of late. And with her perfect curves, ever-toned body, and flawless, glowing skin, Zendaya has often left her fans searching through the internet for some of her beauty tips. However, the more common question that pops up is, what kind of daily routine does she follow to ensure she is always in such a great state? And to answer this question, let's see what Zendaya is really doing in her day-to-day life. What is up, guys? My name is Dragan, and in today's video I'll show you a day in the life of Zendaya. Just quick before we get started, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell next to the subscribe button so that you never miss new videos like this that are coming out every single weekend. Unlike most famous actresses and singers, Zendaya follows a fairly flexible and down-to-earth daily schedule, where the main focus is put on maintaining her beauty, while the expensive and tiresome gym sessions, but also her diet regimen, are not her top priority, which, if you ask me, is quite surprising for such a big celebrity like her. Nevertheless, Zendaya starts off her day at 8 AM, which is the time she usually wakes up. But unlike most people, she does not hop right out of bed immediately, since she is just not one of those people, unfortunately. Instead, she'll often debate for a good few minutes whether she wants to get up or try to sleep for another 10 minutes. If she isn't feeling that great about getting out of bed, she'll lie around for a full 2 hours. So depending on the day, she typically wakes up at 8, but sometimes she wakes up later whenever she feels like it. After laying around for a bit, she'll take a look at her notifications on her phone, since she has all of them turned on, and then she'll always check her calendar to see what she's doing that day, because even Zendaya herself usually doesn't know what she needs to do on a given day. At 9 AM, she takes a shower. When speaking of this particular routine, Zendaya cannot understand how people can take baths all the time, because according to her, they feel like soup and they are just not that convenient. This is because even after you take a bath, you still need to take a shower, which is simply a waste of time. After showering, Zendaya washes her face with a cleanser and follows up with a toner, moisturizer, and a lip balm. Her pro tip is, if you have a good lip balm, you can use it as a highlighter for your cheeks as well, making it a double whammy. Another important thing that she recommends is having good mascara, because she thinks that there is something about having nice eyelashes that makes you feel good. Her preferred choice when it comes to this cosmetic is the CoverGirl Fibers Mascara. At 10 AM, she is ready for breakfast. It is usually her assistant who will try to force her to eat something, since she has never been a breakfast person. For her first meal of the day, she usually eats food that goes along well with Nutella. So to give you an example of what she eats on a given day, she would have some pancakes and berries with some Nutella. If she doesn't have a lot of time, she'll just eat and focus on getting dressed. When it comes to putting on clothes, what she wears depends on how lazy she feels on that given day, but 99% of the time, she wears sweatpants, which is the real reason as to why she has so many sweats and jumpsuits in her clothing brand. At 12 PM, she is ready to work. The best part of her job is that she is able to work everywhere. She can have a meeting from her car, from her room, from the set, from dressing rooms, basically anywhere. According to her, the more important thing when working in this field is to have a great assistant, because that's the only way anything gets done, since she has someone scheduling everything for her. For example, if she is working on set all day, she can have a phone meeting when having lunch, and when she gets off from shooting, she can go to the recording studio. It's about fitting it in whenever she can. At 1:30 PM, she has a snack, as her go-to is a cup of noodles with some hot sauce. Even though she knows it's bad for her, It's simply what she wants to eat at the end of the day. The interesting thing about her is that she doesn't drink coffee because it doesn't do anything for her, nor does she drink energy drinks, soda, and water. Instead, she likes to have some juice, as her favorites are Tropicana or lemonade. At 6 p.m., after she has finished working, she eats some dinner. Like most people nowadays, Zendaya doesn't cook her meals, even though she thinks she could, because according to her, she can do anything she puts her mind into. However, she just doesn't like following recipes and is simply too lazy to do it. That is why she uses Postmates to order food, where her preferred choice is something from Chick-fil-A. If she's not having her favorite meal, she'll just eat some ice cream. Unfortunately, this unhealthy behavior has led her to get in a lot of trouble with her assistant, since he keeps on telling her that she needs to stop eating junk food. Nevertheless, after eating dinner at 7:30 p.m., she spent some time to link up with her close ones. Interestingly enough, she's one of those people who don't like to be alone and instead want to be left alone. To simply put it, she likes to have the option of being around somebody, which is enabled by living in a big house with all of her close people. After spending some quality time with them, at 9 p.m., she begins her nighttime ritual before going to bed, which starts off with taking her makeup off, washing her face, and brushing her teeth. She usually takes another shower at night because she doesn't like getting into bed with the day on her. That said, there is the occasional night where she goes to sleep in her clothes. As of recent, she has been an old lady because she has started going to bed much earlier than she used to. And even though she has been trying to find shows to binge watch and sleep later, it's been really tough to stay up. What she has been trying to do as of late is go through Netflix and find all of the shows her parents used to watch when she was a kid but wasn't old enough to see, like Weeds and Shameless. Then she'll put one of them on and fall asleep shortly after. So when she wakes up the next morning, the first thing that she sees is her TV screen still playing the series. So, what can we actually learn from Zendaya's daily life? Well, the most important thing is that if you want to start maximizing your productivity, then firstly you need to start organizing your time as best as possible, just like her manager does actually. And also, if you want to be more consistent, more disciplined, then try doing some kind of a routine like she does with her daily skincare routine and her nightly skincare routine as well. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to get a smooth skin like Zendaya, then check out the video I actually made about that. And also make sure to subscribe and click on the bell next to the subscribe button so that you never miss new videos like this that are coming out every single weekend. Love y'all and peace.